everybody, Bill here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm joined by Krista, and we are going to show you the difference between an e-collar and a shock collar, okay? And there's a big difference, and they should not be used interchangeably. The e-collar that we use is the Dogger 280C. The Tom Davis model is the one that we prefer to use here, and this is when we are training dogs. This is the model that we use. Now, this is the Jugbo. This is a shock collar. Don't get it twisted. There's a difference. This is the Jugbo shock collar, I guess you'd call it, and it's going around social media. It's very popular right now for people to train their dogs. And today we're going to show you why you shouldn't use this, and why if you are going to use an e-collar, we highly recommend you use this one.
All right, so our Jugbo shock collar goes from level 1 to 100 for the shock. And then our vibrate is super strong. You can maybe hear it. Yeah, very strong. And that goes to I
think it's 16.
Yeah, that goes to a 16. And so the problem with this too is that you can go, for the shock, you can go from a 1 to a 99 super easily, accidentally, right? Just twist this a little bit if it's in your pocket and it just twists, you're all of a sudden at a 99. So.
Which we're going to show you here. We've never done this before, and we're a little scared to do it, but we're going to be testing this on ourselves to see if this is something that we would be comfortable ever using on a dog. So here we go. Here, I'll go first. All right, here we go. When we're talking about this, oh yeah, you're going first. Okay, so here we go. So this is the vibrate. Okay, so the vibrate isn't too bad. Even at a level 2, even if you go all the way up to a level 16, let's be realistic, this is not going to kill your dog. This is not really going, it might be aversive, they might not like it, but at the same point, it's not going to cause them any type of damage, okay? Now, when we're talking about, and how do we change the, okay, here we go, we're shock. Okay, I said 99 here. So we're gonna just start it with a level 1. So with a level 1, you flinched a little bit.
I felt it.
Right? So on a level 1, she's already feeling it right away, which you're going to see. Yeah, using an e-collar, you're not going to feel it. The sensation is not the same. This is going to be more of like a stimulation, like you would find like on a TENS unit, and this is a shock. Like, and even put it by your mic there. No, yeah, on your face. No, on your mic here. Can you hear it? Or is it a little bit?
I can hear it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you might even be able to hear it. Again, big red flag. If you can hear the shock, you don't want to use it. Okay. So now this is a level. Let's see. Level 2. You ready? Okay.
Not bad, but I feel it.
Right. And again, this is not the point. So we're not going to sit here and go all 99. Where do you want to feel comfortable up to? Like a 5?
Just surprise me.
Surprise you? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, so already getting that little jumpy sensation, and then you let me know when it's my turn, okay? Because remember, this goes to 99, I think 99 or 100, so here we go.
Whew. Yeah.
That's a level 10, okay? A level 10 is already kind of getting her to, really not like it. And imagine that that's, again, around our wrists, around our forearm. If that's on a dog's neck, they are going to feel that, right? That is going to be incredibly uncomfortable, and it's going to hurt the dog. And that's the difference between a shock collar, is that we definitely don't want to use this as a correction primarily, but even if we are to use it as a correction, we definitely don't want it to be something where it's so over the top painful for the dog, right? It's gonna be very hard for them to understand. Ready? Mm-hmm. All right. You're doing pretty well. That's a 15.
15.
Okay.
Right. Well, I'm expecting it to.
Right. You are also expecting it. So then the next time that I hit it with you, you're not going to expect it just like that. So that was 22.
Okay.
How did that feel?
It hurts.
Yeah. It hurts, right? So I don't know if you want me to take a turn here. Dial me back down here. Where'd you have it on your?
Bill on 50.
No, right. No.
All right. This is what do you want to start at a 5?
Yeah. Ooh, that definitely.
Did I do it?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you did. You definitely did. Yeah, no, and like that's a good sign. Like that definitely doesn't feel good. That was an 8. That was an 8?
Yeah.
My God, yeah, like it's like leaving like marks like on my skin. Like,
yeah.
So here, go ahead again.
8.
Well, you surprised me. Yeah, like that is not comfortable at all. Like, and this is 8. This thing goes up to 99. I don't know that we have the guts to go that high, but even if we did, don't do it on your dog. Okay, so see, look at that. Like it's like literally leaving marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and okay, so like, because this is, let's be clear, it's frying us. This is electric, right? Okay, here we go. Yikes, yikes. What is that?
22.
22, yeah, like you want to even show the camera here. So like this is just, like you can see, you know, it's leaving, like, I don't know if you can see that on the camera there, but again, not a good sign, right? This is what we don't want to see. This is so viral too. This is like all over social media.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because it's cheap. And if it's cheap, it's usually a red flag. Okay, here we go. Yikes. What was it? What was that?
32.
Whew. That does not feel good.
All right.
You see, like, now it's making, did you see my hand? My hand twitched.
I know.
It's an involuntary
You
response.
can't
What
help
was
it.
that?
That was a 42.
42, Jesus. Here we go.
All right.
Yeah. Yikes. What was that?
54.
54. And again, this thing doubles in that. And remember how people are using this as well. It's not just one time. It's usually that they're going to be, if people that are using this don't know how to use an e-collar, so they're just going to be hitting their dog with this constant stim, right? This constant shock until they do what they want. Usually the dog's just confused this entire time too. So I don't know if you want to try those levels.
Try me at a 50.
At a 50? Okay. All right. Let's see.
Ooh.
Yeah, like that's not cool.
Yeah.
And like, look, okay, if your remote here has the radioactive sign as well as the shock symbol there, warning, right? Probably not a good thing to use on your dog. Okay, here you ready for some more? Mm-hmm. All right, stop messing around here.
Oh.
66.
60.
66. 66. I don't know how high we're gonna go here. All right. That's a 75. Let's see your hand after that. Yeah, like, again, don't use this on your dogs. Learn from us.
Seriously.
Don't use this on your dog. This is not cool. This is not, I don't know. When we're that high, we might as well just keep going.
You want to try it?
Let's go. Yeah, give me back to 75.
All right.
And then we'll finish this all out. Yikes. Now, and again, remember, this is constant now. This is no good.
Yeah. And we're just doing this momentary, right?
Yeah.
So this does continuous too. All right.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, that one like legit hurt. Like that, like you definitely don't want that. Again, that's on my forearm.
That's an 84.
I'm anticipating it as well, which I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Probably worse. Because imagine if this just attacked your neck like that. That's, what was that, 84?
84.
God, it still has 15 more units. We might as well just go to the fucking 99. Did you do it?
Yeah.
I didn't even have it on me. I just still felt it. It was hovering over me and I felt it. What was that at?
84 again.
84 again?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for just throwing that on me. So, all right, so let's just go to the 99.
All right.
Let's just fuck
all right.
it and,
Quit beating around the bush.
Here we go.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. See, like my thumb's like kind of like Spider-Manning, right? All right. So we'll kind of base you up here. Again, this is, don't try this at home. We're gonna start you, where did I leave you at?
Like 75.
That's what I thought. 75 is what I hit you with. All right, here we go. 85.
85.
One more.
All right.
Here we go. That's the
Yeah,
99.
it makes you flinch.
Yeah, it makes you flinch, and like that's just not cool. So like, if you wouldn't use it on your dog, do not. Or, I'm sorry, if you wouldn't use it on yourself, don't use it on your dog. It's not cool. Okay. Now, the Dogtra 280C. Okay, this model has a vibrate, the pager here, as well as the e-stim, right? And that's on this one here. It also has a continuous, the nicking feature here, as well as the boost, okay? Now, this one has 127 different levels. However, these are so, the difference is so marginal between each one. That's why it's so beneficial, because like a 5 and a 6, we're not gonna feel the difference, but the dog would, okay? So when we go with this as well, this is a very different sensation, okay? So when we're talking about using this, right? So even if you want to start off with this one as well. So again, it goes up to 127, which is more in theory, right, than this one, but it's significantly different.
It starts off much lower.
Yeah, which is again where we're using this. Now, when we're conditioning a dog to this, it's very important to mention that we are usually conditioning the dog between a level 3 and a level 5 for most dogs. And that's when we're teaching them what that feels like. So right now, I'm going to use a 5. Do you feel that? Exactly. That's the point, right? Is that she's not going to even feel it. The dog is going to barely feel it. When you're conditioning this to your dog to this, you should be using this at a low level where your dog starts looking around, maybe feels it a little bit, and that's when you know that you found that right level where it's barely noticing it. It feels almost like a tap on the shoulder or like a fly on them, okay? So when you're talking about that, when we're outside, I have a 100-pound Cane Corso who I use with this remote. When I'm outside, it's usually anywhere between like an 8 or a 10 if I'm doing training, depending on how many distractions there are. But again, it goes up to 127. So for that, here's a level 10. No, here's level 10. Feel it?
A little bit.
Kind of a little bit, yeah. So a level 10 there, we feel the level 1. The level 1 is far more uncomfortable on that model than it is on this one, okay? Than a 10 is on this one. So I'm gonna just kind of jump around here. You ready? Did you feel that?
30?
No, 20.
20?
20,
Okay.
yeah. So again, and this one, when we're using this, a level 20 would be, there are incredibly high level distractions, and not every dog will even get to that point.
Right.
My dog might, her dog might, she's got a 80-pound, 85-pound German Shepherd, but the same would be said, like if we had a smaller dog, you're not even approaching that level if you're using this properly. Just for fun, right? And you go up to a 32, right? And all I'm noticing with her is just kind of, she has like a little like twitch in her eye as I do it, as opposed to like the shock.
Yeah, it's not, you don't feel it as much in your bones.
Correct, yeah. And like when you're talking about using it, if you were ever this high, one, I hope you're using a professional trainer who knows how to use this. And this is gonna be an incredibly significant case of, a really large, powerful, strong dog that can deal with a lot of pressure, right? Most dogs aren't even getting to that point where we're using this at this level. Most dogs, we don't even get past like a 10 or a 12, even with distractions, okay? So point being, this is a much better model, a much better, let's see if we can't get back in focus here. I can't tell if we're in focus.
There you go.
There we go. All right, we're back in focus. Okay, so basically this is a far better model. Yes, it's probably 7 or 8 times the cost, but because it's a legitimate dog training tool. That's a punishment device, okay? That's why it's $20 on Amazon. It's a piece of shit. Don't use it, okay? If you are going to be using this, do not do it without consulting a professional who also knows how to do this and how to use this properly. What do you think? Yeah. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe as always if you are interested in dog training content, and I'll see you in the next one.